I'll have you know, you're inclined, and it's your privilege if you so choose to type messages about the tamarind. I had on my phone last night. I took a tamarind, I buffed it, I sold it into a triceratops. I got 9 wins. So there is the possibility that a tamarind can work. It's free future stats you'd put on a different unit anyway. Listen, you piece of shit, you gotta read what the tamarind does, okay? Pets, everybody's like, it's automatic, it's automatic. Look at the damn weekly. View the pack. Look at the Emperor Tamarind. Where are you, you piece of junk? Level 1 sell. Give 50% attack and health to the leftmost shop pet. Don't make it sound like it's so simple. The stats that you give to this unit, if you sell it before it hits level 2, are cut in half. So you got to invest at least 9 gold to get 100% of the stats that you're buffing it with in the first place. Simply get it to level 2. If I could get levels to work reliably, then the jellyfish wouldn't have died with 1 win, okay? I'm not saying that the tamarind can't work. Literally, I said the opposite. It can work. The thing is, people make it sound like automatic. Like, oh, just buff your tamarind and then sell it. You need a couple of things to fall into place. Anatoly Tetris. Motherfucker's showing up at the NHL game telling Quinn Hughes to shoot on the power play. You think he doesn't know how to handle the power play? Buy honey? Brother, we gotta make sure that we don't lose before we worry about winning, okay? We've got 1 win, it's round 11. Like a honey is just gonna make it so our B is the last thing that dies. Honey turns draws into wins. How do we turn losses into draws first? We need to get the draws before we can worry about getting the wins. What a shot. Oh no, this is 16-16 dog though. Please, just 1 Falcon trigger. It's not a lot to ask. Okay, note to self. Falcon, unusable. No matter how many of them you get, cannot be done. Is it random? No, it has to survive an attack and get a kill itself. It's an infinitely worse Sabertooth. But there's no Sabertooth in the pack this week. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, man. Have we earned casino rights back? No, by far the opposite. The casino rights today have gotten further away for sure. You know, if you take away the casino here, people will get their fix elsewhere and maybe with real money. I'm not responsible for your actions. You're responsible for your actions. By all means, go elsewhere. If you are addicted to gambling, please leave. Also, seek help. But don't do it in front of me. Are you seeing how many who asked you're getting right now? I honestly feel bad that I read the message. I should have seen the harm that would come from me reading the message. That's on me. That's irresponsible of me as a streamer. I'd like to apologize to you for the honest feedback you're getting right now. Gambling needs to be illegal. Sports betting has gotten out of hand. Well, I don't know if it needs to be illegal, but I linked Dan to this TikTok yesterday. Did you hear this? I don't know if you follow TikTok investors like me. Please don't have
What's
music.
up, everybody? So it's Neek Betts here, and I'm a senior in high school, but I'm not going to college. I just don't think college is the right fit for me, and sports betting is where it's at. Last year, I'm not going to lie, I lost $4,000 sports gambling. Ever since I did this one strategy, I'm up over 100 units in 1 year. It's crazy to think about because all I do is just sit on my couch and watch sports. Here is a play from the other day. Kevin Durant, 6 assists, and Devin Booker, 4 made threes, 135 to pay out 3,000. It's honestly not that hard. Anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Sorry. I must have watched that at least 5 times. It's not that hard. If anyone can do it, you can do it. I lost $3,000 sports betting last year, but this year I'm up 100 units. I don't even know what it even means. But for those of you who are just listening on audio, you're basically the same as the video watchers because I didn't put the video up on the screen. But the dude, he was like, here's my strategy. And he just posted a screenshot of him hitting 1 parlay. It was like Kevin Durant hit the over on his points. And then Devin Booker hit 4 free throws. And he's like, I turned $135 into 3,000. And then he said, it's honestly not that hard. Anyone can do it. What do you mean anybody can do it? It's just, of course, when the players do the thing that you bet on them to do, then you win. Of course, it's not hard. I do feel bad because the kid is, and I don't use kid like derisively, like literally he's a high school senior, right? But, I mean, he's a child. But you should also not be. I mean, how is he sports gambling as a little, not a little kid, but how is he sports? How did he lose $4,000 as a high school senior? Which is, in my opinion, why it shouldn't be advertised on like every sport on the planet. But anyway, have you ever gone against another hard mode player? Who's gonna tell them? There are no other players. You know what? I respect the old Reddit switcheroo. You piece of junk. They don't pit hard-moded people against each other? Well, it's just not the way, like, the multiplayer works. Like, I may be going up against people whose teams were constructed on hard mode, but if they took something that has a start of battle effect, they don't... It's not like I'm going up against them and seeing their start of battle effect happen. But it's possible that I could be going up against teams that were constructed under the rigorous requirements of hard mode. Like buying something costs 4 instead of 3, or like rolling costs 2 gold. So there's like a little... On some teams we go up against, there might be an invisible drag. Start of battle effects you see. Probably at this point played about 500 rounds of hard mode. Have you ever seen anyone on the enemy team have a rock bag decimate their team? Or like my units all die and then I summon 2 scorpions out of nowhere? Or... Yes? Then you are high on cough syrup. You are robo-tripping right now, and your family wants you to come back to them. He knows the word? You know, half the shit that you think like old people don't know was invented by old people. The internet didn't just, you know, pop out of nowhere circa like, you know, 2004 when you finally got unfettered access to 4chan with no supervision as a 10-year-old, you know? Like it was there before I was there. This is literally me. It's like all of you. You don't sound cool saying it? You don't sound cool saying it either. You just feel cool typing it. I've seen you with your long sleeve Kirkland signature Hurley t-shirt. And the jeans your mom bought you that have 17 pockets on the right and no pockets on the left. You don't look cool saying robo-tripping. Shut your mouth and go to 10th grade trigonometry class, okay? From 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., you go to a place where adults are in charge. If you still take a long yellow bus with 100 kids on it to your day job, all I do is walk down the stairs, okay? And that's the difference. So just know what you're getting into here before you start typing this riffraff. Because I've been there. $100 kids on the bus? Oh, but now everybody's like a transportation engineer. There's 4 kids per row, but there's only 18 rows, okay? It's more like there's like 72 kids on the bus. Yeah, maybe in America, where school truancy is like an endemic issue. In rural Ontario, your only options were go to school or skip school and work on the farm, or take the bus to school, then skip class and just loiter outside of the convenience store. So most of them at least decided to stay warm all day. Truancy hasn't been an issue since the 90s. Excuse me, you're acting like I didn't help my 3rd grade niece write a report about Kamala Harris. When she was the Attorney General of California, she tackled school truancy as an issue. Did you know up to 1/3 of Californian children in elementary and middle school experience chronic truancy? 1/3? 1 in 3 kids was consistently not at school from grade 1 to grade 8. Listen, I don't know how they got the stats. I'm just passing it on to you. Yeah, by throwing the parents in jail? Well, sounds like they weren't doing their job anyway, so... So that sounded bad, but what I was gonna say sounded worse, which was no big loss. Just way worse, but anyway. Haven't seen Northern Lion Harem guy lately. Is he okay? Yeah, he was here yesterday and every day before that as well. Are you okay is the real question. You haven't been here in a while. You're experiencing chronic truancy in the chat? He's here as we speak. Look at that.